Welcome to the deep dive. Okay, today we've got this great stack of sources, and we're really going deep on unlocking business transformation 5 CEO habits. Our mission here is pretty clear. Figure out what makes those truly exceptional leaders tick. You know, the habits that push them past just managing into real transformation. And the kicker, these aren't just for the corner office. These are habits that honestly could revolutionize how you approach things in your business. So our sources point to 5 core habits. Let's jump into the first one. Make decisions quickly. It's not just about being fast, is it? The sources mention CEOs building decision-making algorithms, repeatable ways to act fast, even with maybe only 70% of the info.
Exactly. It cuts down that analysis paralysis. And it's fascinating because it's disciplined imperfection, really, not reckless. The sources were clear, waiting for perfect information. That cost almost always outweighs the risk of just starting, getting that first step wrong.
Right. Seize the opportunity before someone else does.
While the competition's still crunching numbers.
And, well, if you're deciding quickly, you naturally value your time more. Which brings us neatly to habit number 2. Guard time fiercely. The research showed these leaders see time as a strategic asset, not just seconds ticking by. They're ruthless about protecting it.
It's almost like they've got a bouncer checking invites for their calendar. Only the VIP tasks get in. Yeah, some CEOs apparently had this rule. If it doesn't hit one of my top 3 strategic goals, it's a no, or maybe a delegate immediately.
That lets them say a big yes to what actually moves the needle.
Even if it means turning down, seemingly important requests.
Okay, so focusing time strategically often means you need others to step up, which is habit 3. Empower their team. And this isn't just basic delegation, right? The sources talked about deliberately pushing decision-making down.
Way down. To the lowest competent level. The leverage there is just huge. I think one source mentioned a CEO letting project leads approve, up to $100,000 without needing a sign-off.
Wow.
Yeah. It sped things up, sure, but it also built this incredible sense of ownership, accountability.
So the CEO can actually work on the business.
Right. Strategy, vision.
Instead of getting totally bogged down in the weeds of daily operations.
Exactly.
Now, the 4th habit really interested me. Think long-term while executing short-term. How do they manage that balancing act? The sources mentioned something called time slicing, like dedicating specific blocks of time, maybe mornings for operations, afternoons for strategy.
Yeah, it's about making sure the urgent stuff doesn't just completely swamp the important long view stuff. So every decision, even the small ones, becomes like a brick, building towards that 3 to 5 year vision.
So you have a clear destination even while you're navigating the day-to-day bumps.
Making those small steps add up to something big, a really big impact.
Okay, and the final one, habit 5, keep learning. Our sources were emphatic here. Great CEOs are always students. Reading, networking.
Listening, that was key too.
Right, listening. But did the sources mention any sort of pitfalls, barriers to learning even for smart leaders?
Oh, absolutely. A big one was overconfidence. It could just creep in. The best ones, they actively look for people who disagree. They build diverse advisory groups specifically to challenge their thinking.
Interesting.
Because that constant learning, it fuels adaptability, innovation. You absolutely need it to keep transforming things, especially now. So yeah, these 5 habits, they really are the CEO playbook for transformation.
So bringing it back to you, the listener, these 5 things, deciding quickly, guarding time, empowering teams, balancing long and short term, and always learning. These really seem to be what separates the leaders who truly transform businesses from those just, managing them.
Which leads us to a final thought for you to maybe chew on. Based on everything we've unpacked, what's the one habit you'll really commit to developing this quarter? The one you think could start transforming your business?